Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Brev. Welcome to What Would Brev Do, episode 28. This is the series where I, a top player, play an entire ranked seasons game from start to finish and talk about what's going on in my head the entire time. If y'all are new to the channel, please like the video, subscribe to the channel. I post a ton of MLB The Show 20 content. I would very much appreciate it. I'm sure you'll enjoy my stuff. Today, we're going to be pitching with Trevor Bauer. A lot of you guys have asked for me to do a What Would Brev Do pitching with Trevor Bauer, so we're going to be doing that. We're going to be running with the God Squad, which did just pick up Cody Bellinger for first base, so he replaces Gehrig, and this is the best lineup that I feel you can make in the game right now. So we're at 908 rating, so we have a chance to play on Legend as well. One thing with Bauer, always check their quirks. If they're a Finest pitcher, he's got day players, so when we search for our game right here, we are going to search for a day game, so that if we get the home field advantage, that opponents' PTIs are going to be a little smaller thanks to that day player quirk. So pitching with Bauer has been pretty interesting. I think he's probably the third best Finest card that I've used that has come out. I would rank DeGrom as a firm number 1, and I think Lamet's a pretty firm number 2 as well. I think the drop-off after Lamet is pretty significant. But I do feel like Bauer's number 3. I feel like a lot of people pitch not necessarily wrong, but obvious with Bauer, and so I'm going to try to explain to you guys while I play how I kind of mix it up a little bit. It mainly has to do with his cutter. His cutter is definitely his best pitch, and everybody knows it, and that can actually be a bad thing at times, especially if you're playing a really good hitter. So you have to pick your spots to throw the slow cutter because it is so slow, it's really easy to sit on it if you're looking for it. So I really like to pitch in a way where I'm not featuring the cutter a whole lot. I think throwing cutters inside with Bauer, however, to lefties is really strong. I think because it's so slow, it's very hard for them to keep it fair. So the majority of cutters that I throw with Bauer are inside to lefties, I would say. If I'm pitching right on right, I tend to pitch arm side a lot. And if I feel like I want to go away with off speed, I usually pick slider instead of cutter because it's kind of a little bit more difficult to pick up out of the hand, in my opinion, hitting right on right. Sometimes you just play a guy that can just see the cutter right away, right on right, and can go the other way with it. So we'll see how our opponent is. We are playing for Loco, Mike O'Reilly. Name doesn't look too familiar. His squad is very good and crushes righties, so this is going to be a good test for us. Every single person in his lineup except for Mickey and Seager, who have balance splits, I guess Soto too, but yeah, his whole lineup crushes righties, and he's got his cap at catchers, so we might not be able to steal much, unfortunately. And we're facing Kluber. December 14th, we're facing Kluber. Welcome to my life. There's a Four Locos that hangs out in Twitch chat sometimes, so I'm checking social media for a message here, since he is not pressed X yet. Unless I see something soon, I will decline this friendly, so I'm just going to go ahead and say no. No message on Twitter yet. So hitting against Kluber, I've done it a lot in these videos. Nothing really has changed. If we're on Legend, it might be a little tough. Yeah, this looks like Legend. I haven't played Legend in a hot minute, so this could be a little rough at the plate for me. We're going to be a little patient, as we always are, but maybe just extra patient here since the pitch speeds are probably going to get up on me a little bit. Tracked that one pretty well, though, but yeah, we're going to be patient out the gate. Kluber, people pretty much pitch the same with him as they have all year. Typically sinkers inside, soft stuff away, right on right, and then against lefties, people stay away or they try to bust you in with cutters and stuff. So 3-1 here. I'm never swinging at this. A leadoff walk is huge, especially with how bad I think I'm going to hit. So great pitch from him, cutter away. A typical sequence here is either slurve down and away or sinker up and in here. Great pitch from him there. That's a very unusual pitch. I was lucky to foul that off. Late on a changeup, by the way. Welcome to Legend, Mr. Brev. Good pitch, man. That tunnel, I don't think that's where he wanted to throw that, but that tunneled like an inside sinker, and then once it started breaking away from my PCI, I decided to check swing. So, yeah, not a good first at bat, but that's why we get a lot of them. Front door slurve was probably a misfire there. People don't throw that a lot. Slurve into changeup. I showed him my bat was really fast too by striking out there, so I think that's why he featured off speed the first 2 pitches here. That was an up and away tunnel, so he could easily go cutter outside here. He goes slurve away. We'll see what he does. Changeup down the middle, which I'm late on again. Jeez, man. I'm going to have to figure this timing out. Let's see what he comes in here. Sinker inside. Alright, he missed his spot pretty bad there, so he may double up. Still got to protect against the slow stuff away as well. Yeah, he went force him up and in. Woo! Man, destroyed me those first 2 at-bats. These things happen, man. I don't score 15 runs every game. People think I'm a god, but we have bad games too, you know? And this is just a bad inning. Maybe even we can turn it around later. This is the first time he's pitched right on left, so I want to be patient here as well, because I don't really know how he sequences in this situation yet. He went cutter, up and away, into slurve inside, into cutter, up and in. Typical sequence would be going back away here. He's mixing it up well. He's not pitching typically. Got to protect against the inside tunnels here. Up and in sinker. That one's actually pretty common, but it's hard to react to. I'm surprised I hit that perfect the first time he threw it. That was actually a great pitch. That was pretty reactionary from me. But we take that. See if he doubles up here. Yeah, I was cheating on it. It's pretty common, actually, especially on Legend, when you hit a perfect. Sometimes, I'll say a lot of the time, people will throw the same pitch right after as like an ego thing. I don't really know how to describe it. Like, oh yeah, I bet you can't crush it twice. That's kind of what it feels like. I don't know. I don't know if people do it on purpose. It's just a tendency I see a lot. Early on the up and away slurve, that's a great pitch there. We did work him for 22 pitches despite not scoring there. So decent inning, and now we get a pitch with Bauer. So we're going to face a lot of lefties. So it's not going to be the greatest show, because I really want to feature right on right with Bauer, because that's where I think most people are making mistakes. But I'll show you how I pitch right on left. So like I said, it's a lot easier to feature the cutter with Bauer inside to lefties because it is so much slower than his fastball. And that's usually the time that I kind of like to spam it, because you can get that out of the way, and then when you end up in a right on right situation, you can throw the other stuff when they're looking cutter. So beautiful sequence there. Drop the seeker on him. We threw 3 cutters inside into an up and away sinker. That's a pretty common sequence, actually. I'm just going to throw that again. Maybe he'll cheat on it, swing early, do something. He was not ready for it again. So I'm tempted to throw that 3 times in a row, but it's probably a little greedy. Going to go back to the cutter inside here. He wanted to swing, but he did not. Now I'll try to go sinker inside since he did slow his bat down on that inside tunnel. He takes the pitch. And now we'll go cutter again. See if we can get him to swing. I really don't recommend throwing cutters inside this much with a normal pitcher. Like, I think Bauer's very unique in that his cutter is slow enough where you can get away with it a lot. Typically with a normal pitcher's cutter, who is only like 5 miles an hour-ish slower than their fastball, basically you're just looking to get a foul ball for a free strike going inside with a cutter. You're not going to get strikeouts a whole lot. But this guy's really struggling against it. I'm just going to bury a curve just to see what he does. So I haven't shown him this yet. His bat was fast there. That's interesting. Alright, I'm going to try to backdoor this. Since his bat is fast, if he's sitting cutter, he'll roll it over. He was just early there. And I'm going to try to front door a sinker now. See if he slows his bat down. Good take. Go right back to the cutter. Go back to the well. Relying on what has worked so far this inning. Don't know how you foul that pitch ever. Go away now. Just trying to keep him off balance, see where he's at, and we do blow the sinker by him. So great inning there by Bauer. 3 straight lefties. Well, a switch hitter and a lefty. 3 straight guys from the left side. You see we feature the cutter a ton. When we get up against a guy that hits from the right side, I will show you how that shifts. So like Trout and Tatis, especially those two, and Salvador Perez is the third one. Those 3 guys constantly take cutters spinning away from them and swing early and hit it out. Like they pull it for home runs. So I think if you're spamming cutters away right on right with Bauer without actually knowing that your opponent's bat is fast, I think you're making a mistake. I pitch arm side so much with Bauer right on right, and I really pitch inside with Bauer probably as much as any other pitcher in the game, maybe even more. So we shall cross that bridge when we get there. Obviously we're taking 3-0 and 3-1 here. Getting Tatis on for free is good for us, especially with Cody B on deck. Let's see if I'm kind of sitting like hanging off speed here. He didn't go sinker first pitch. So early in the count, especially on Legend against Kluber, I'm kind of just looking for certain things. And then if I see them, then I pull the trigger. It's not that much different than real life in that aspect, I suppose. There's another sinker that I was late on. Decent spot. I missed it with my PCI and I was late. This park also has an insane amount of foul territory, which did not work in our favor there. Good sequence by him. Machado's got a slow swing. Everyone knows it, so sinkers inside could be the move here from him. Kind of sitting on that, honestly. 2 pitches low. I may want to take here, but I'm not sure. We'll see what he throws me. Cutter away. 3-0. I'm definitely taking here with Mookie on deck. Mookie right on right is maybe one of the most comfortable right on right matchups I have in the whole game. 3-1. Probably another sinker. Front door cutter. That's actually an insane pitch. You can make an argument for me to send a runner here, but I'm not going to with Mookie on deck. Wow, way to battle back in that one. Insane sequence, actually. Not sure how I didn't foul that off. Mookie's got first pitch hitter, so we're firing away. Good changeup. That sequence from him against Machado was rough for us. He threw basically 3 straight dots after being down 3-0. Feels bad. There's the sinker high. I can't believe I hit that perfect. That was like 3 inches above the zone. That's what Mookie does, though, man. I swear. That dead red quirk is something else, man. Sinkers and fastballs. Mookie just crushes them, even against lefties. So, we get a little bailed out there, I won't lie. But we set ourselves up for that by seeing a lot of pitches with Tatis, seeing a lot of pitches with Machado. And it's something I should have mentioned during the at-bat, but I've said it a lot in previous What Would Brev Do's. Obviously, we want to be kind of semi-aggressive in that at-bat with Mookie because we do have the pitcher on deck and we have a runner on. So if we do connect for a home run, it's worth 2. And he could easily pitch around us, get to our pitcher, and we don't score that inning. So we have to kind of press our luck there. All right, we're finally right on right. And this is how I pitch with Bauer right on right. And you will see if I get to do strikes, one of my favorite pitches with this card. But I just want to stress again, I really, really think unless you're absolutely positive that your opponent's bat is going to be super fast, the pitch you're throwing it. You see how slow his bat speed was? It's because he's protecting cutter. And now 2 strikes, I'm going to try to front door this because it actually tunnels like sinker and fastball. So I think if you're going to throw a cutter right on right with Bauer, you should do it inside. Arm side is what I mean, like this. So see how early it is? That is literally a perfect example. Watch that at bat 3 or 4 times. This is why I pitch this way with Bauer, okay? He's so behind on the sinker. Good hit by him, too. I got lucky there. Probably a little predictable there for me. He's so late on the sinker because he's protecting against the cutter. If I ran the cutter away from Trout there, he would have crushed it. So we get him late swinging on the sinker, and then when we do want to go to cutter, we throw it arm side because it tunnels like a sinker inside, and he has to protect with a fast bat, and that's why you can get a swing and miss on it. If I run the cutter away, it's very rare that I'm going sinker away or fastball away in that situation. So if I throw it with an away tunnel or a middle tunnel, he's going to assume that it's slow. He's going to be able to react and wait on it. But if I throw it inside, then he's got to protect against the sinkers, which is all he's seen in that at-bat so far. And he's going to swing early. So Bauer's dealing. I hope I'm showing you guys the way I do this. Obviously, just want to say it as a disclaimer. I know like after my Maddox video kind of blew up, a lot of people were saying they were using the strategy and it wasn't really working. That's just a product of game knowledge, right? If everybody's doing something, if it becomes the meta, then people play off of the meta, right? So if everybody starts pitching like this with Bauer and people start sitting inside with a fast bat, like protecting against sinkers inside, like the opposite of what this guy's doing, then yeah, running the cutters away is going to be really good. And you may even run into some opponents that works really well against. But I've found typically against good players, they are more than ready for that cutter away right on right, so we just stay inside with the hard stuff. I was really late there. I was trying to sit back as long as I could. Beautiful take there. Only reason I was able to take that is because he's gone to it 3 or 4 times now. Could easily go inside now. He did not. He went low and away with the fastball. That was just reactionary again. We've gotten a couple lucky perfects here where our approach was kind of wrong, but we were able to react to it. So a little lucky there for us to crush that one, but that's really why people don't throw 4 seams and changeups much with Kluber, I think. They're just easier to hit when you're not looking for them, if that makes sense. Staying patient, though. Kluber already at 50 pitches. Not even an out here in the 3rd inning. So this is classic Brev at the plate as well. Doing our thing, waiting for our stuff. 1-2 here. I don't really know what he's going to throw. And cutter low and away. I'm kind of looking for that slurve since he got us on Machado. He's had a lot of success with that pitch so far this game. Front door cutter again. He's had a lot of success with that pitch as well. So that is one that I did not account for that we will keep in mind moving forward. He's hit us twice with that. Nice changeup away there, mixing it up. So he's pitching me different right on right and right on left as well. So he's doing a great job with Kluber. You should kind of have a game plan versus both sides with your pitcher, right? And you should try to mix it up because it naturally mixes up the speeds and stuff anyway. You don't want to be too predictable like every lefty's a cutter inside. Like I'm going to start throwing four seams inside to lefties here with Bauer soon, but it's good to have a game plan, I guess, is the point. Missed way out of zone twice in a row. Cheat him. Dang. That's actually not that dissimilar from the pitch I hit perfect the first inning with Griffey, so I'm surprised he went back to that. But yeah, we just got so bailed out there. That should never be a hit. There's nothing to say, but he made a great pitch and I got lucky. 2-0 to Fox here. I could see him going front door cutter again just to get ahead in the count, so maybe I'll look for the spinner. Oh, I should have pulled the trigger there. I didn't trust myself enough. Yeah, he really likes that pitch, man. We will keep that in mind. There's the changeup low. We run immediately because he's never catching this. This is just game knowledge as well. I could tell instantly off the bat that ball was going to drop, so that's just all I can say there is that's practice. We were able to get the run home on that because I knew immediately he wasn't going to catch it. There's nobody in the game that could have ran that ball down the way it was hit, so sit and sinker here. Dang, he threw it outside. I really wanted to turn and burn there. Another spot where you could go back to the cutter. He went slurve. Up the middle base hit. If that gets in the outfield, we score. Nice. We probably would have scored anyway, but hitting off the pitcher actually helped us out a lot there. Kluber at 66 pitches. Still the third inning. Four seam there. So he's throwing a lot of four seam changeups to lefties, especially early in the count. It's just kind of weird. Good on him mixing it up. Nice pitch there. Got lucky to foul that. I wonder if he doubles up because I look so bad on that. He did. But he missed inside. Now he could easily tunnel the front door sinker here, which he's loved to do. He did not. He went cutter away. Another reactionary swing. And it was just off the plate, so we didn't get rewarded. But that's okay. That's a good swing. Good at bat there from us. Again, we're in another situation where he could get our pitcher's spot up with 2 outs here. So I do kind of want to be a little bit aggressive with Machado here and Mookie if he gets up. Dang, that was the pitch. That's like a dream pitch you want to see in this situation. I just missed. It happens. Got her away. All right, so now I got to protect slurve low and away and cutter low and in. And he went sinker up and away. That's getting down as well. Who is playing right field? Mickey Mantle. I think I scored because he got such a bad animation. So once again, game knowledge. That animation where they catch it on a hop off the wall, they always come really slow on the relay. So that's how I knew I was able to send. Yeah, and here's the walk to get to my pitcher. Good play by him. Being aware of the situation, but that's the exact reason we want to be aggressive with Machado there, is to prevent a situation where our pitcher's up with 2 outs and we don't score. I didn't mean to hit this, my bad, dude. So yeah, now we take till 2 strikes with Bauer, unless we think he's going to hose us one. Bauer really cannot hit on this game, so I'm just going to take my pitch count and move on. I'm also going to contact swing here since his confidence is pretty low. We don't want to give him a strikeout, get that confidence up. That's basically about as good as you can do with Bauer there. So we are up by 6 against Kluber. That's a feels good. Now we get to face the Cap, Tatis, and probably a pinch hitter. Based on the pitch count and the scoreboard, I'd assume he's going to pinch hit here shortly. I haven't decided if I want to start throwing hard stuff inside to lefties yet. The answer is no. He just got unlucky again, dude. This is actually one of the luckiest games I've played so far. I hope it doesn't turn around late in the game. He must have been just under that with his PCI. That ball was crushed. But yeah, based on that swing, you know, we could have given up a run to gain that information. Luckily, we did not because we got lucky. But based on that swing, he has not made the adjustment with his left-handed hitters yet. So we are not going to make the adjustment. Again, he's looking cutter. Again, we're going to throw it front door with 2 strikes. See if we can get him flailing. See, now since I've gone inside 3 times, I want to go away, but I'm going to do it with a slider, which is not a pitch I have thrown much. Good take by him. I'm going to throw it up now. You can see just how scared I am to run this cutter away. And once again, that's why I think people struggle with Bauer. That's one of the main reasons. And he's not pitch hitting with Kluber, most likely because he doesn't have anyone on base. It's not very high leverage. But I don't think I've thrown a cutter away once to a right-handed batter. So that should tell you a lot. Again, your mileage may vary. If you play a guy that's just lost and that hasn't seen the cutter before, you're going to have a good time spamming the cutter, because obviously the appeal of Bauer is the 4-seam cutter speed differential. But I'm not going to lie to you guys, I'm putting on a clinic this game. This is, so far through 3 innings, this is about as well as I could have hoped this would have gone for Bauer, because I'm executing everything I'm telling you to do perfectly. So hope you guys are learning a lot. And once again, this stuff, if it becomes meta and people start sitting on the pitches that we're teaching in this video, then you will have to adjust, and that's why it's important to pay attention to what your opponent's doing throughout the game. That's why we tested him up and in with a 4-seam. He should have had a home run on it. I'm not going to deny that, but we gained the information that he is still not adjusted. There's that slurve blown away. I did just about as well as I could do there. Am I safe? Oh my god, dude. This is the luckiest game of all time. I mean, that's basically a perfect swing, but you are very rarely safe on that. This is a feels good right now. I hope this doesn't turn into a feels bad. This could be like famous last words if I end up losing this game. So far so good, man. I could have swung at either of those with Willie. I'm kind of looking for something else though. Yeah, he just pounded me inside there. That's pretty typical with Willie, but this guy's been kind of different. I was kind of just sitting on stuff away. I like to do that with Willie, like cutters away. I do it with Machado as well, just because their swings are slower. So he just never really gave me what I was looking for there, and that's okay. That happens. Oh, that's tough. He probably deserved it from the Trout swing, but quick shutout inning is exactly what he needed there. We didn't execute. That slurve inside to the lefty always looks so tempting, man. I hit into so many double plays on that pitch, I swear. Alright, back to the top of the order. This game is far, far from over. 6 runs is nothing on this game at this point in the year. So we just got to stick to our game plan here. Try to stay in the zone. His bat looked a little slow there. It was. Let's try to go sinker inside now. He may adjust off my adjustment here. Yeah, his bat was fast. Oh, he was late. I'm a little scared to go inside again. Let's try sinker away. He was late. Okay. And now I'm going to try this up and in front door sinker like what he threw to my Griffey. Missed my spot. Good take by him, honestly. You could definitely pull the trigger on that. And then I'm just going to throw a cutter in the zone here. I don't want to walk Mickey to start this inning. And he is ready for it. Mookie! Can't get there. Perfect game is over. Oh, well. He still kind of missed that with his PCI pretty significantly to hit it that way, so we made the pitch we needed to make. We're not going to walk him there, so got to be a little conscious of the runner at first here. It's a good time for him to steal because I'm up by a lot, so I may not be paying attention. And it's good for him to stay out of a double play so he can make his rally last longer. He's check swing gone. This is a good pitch. Beautiful. And now I'm going to go up and away again. He could easily send the runner here 3-2 as well. He did not. Oh my god, sit down. Disgusting, bro. I'm having so much fun. That's gone. Oh, he took it. Dude, I don't know about you guys. Bauer's just fun. Still no adjustment, at least in this at-bat. We're going to go right back to it. Bro. You guys wanted a Bauer video? Here's your freaking Bauer video. Dear Lord. This is a clinic, bro. Now he's sitting sinker inside, so I'm actually going to throw a cutter away one time. See what he does. He's early. Oh, my goodness. Now he's going to overcompensate. We're going to bust him inside. He's going to be late. I missed my spot. He was still late. Absolute clinic. 1 hitter through 4. Like, probably 10 strikeouts. This is awesome. We could get Kluber out of the game here in the 5th. depending on how he hit. I want to kind of take a couple pitches for that reason. He's at an awkward part of his order where unless he has a big inning next inning, he's not going to get to his pitcher spot. So running the pitch count up here is actually pretty decent because he may overstretch Kluber to try to keep him in until he has to pinch hit. Again, slurve low and away, cutter inside. This is the things he's thrown us so far. He went force him up and in and missed badly. I got to imagine he's going back to the well here, which is the cutter. Front door cutter. Wow, what a pitch. Too close to take in the same exact tunnel that the cutter would have been. Unbelievable pitch. My guy's playing actually really well, my opponent. That's an amazing 3-2 pitch. Tatis first pitch hitter. That's in the gap. Perfect, perfect. Again, wasn't looking for the four seam, but easy to react to it, and that's why people don't throw them a lot with Kluber, in my opinion. Again, another situation where if we get to 2 outs, he could easily just walk me to my pitcher. So another situation where being aggressive is probably good for us. Kind of got to look for our pitch, though. He's thrown a lot of change-ups outside to lefties, so I think I'm looking for that. Oh, that's tough. Was not looking for cutter there. Tried to paint us blown away and missed. Could go inside here. Sinker, he likes that pitch. Dang, I was still late. Didn't trust myself again. So now he could walk us to our pitcher if he's so inclined. We'll see what he does. Again, aggressive with Machado. Same exact situation as last time Machado was up. And it pays off. Pays off big time, dude. I absolutely love Manny. I know a lot of people say they struggle with Manny. I think once you get used to his swing, he's such a beast. Like, he has everything you could want at the plate and, like, perfect defense at third, which doesn't matter a whole lot, but it doesn't hurt to have it if you can also have the offense. We've just been firing on all cylinders this game, man. The offense is firing. We're being aggressive when we need to be. We're being patient when we need to be. We're not missing pitches. That was a beautiful pitch. And Bauer's been dealing so far. But let's stay focused. We've still got a long way to go. Game's not even halfway over in terms of my opponent's at-bats. Again, he is still very early on this cutter inside of lefties, so we will not adjust. It's kind of weird, actually. I'm not sure why he's being so stubborn. This is maybe one too many. See if he crushes this. Bro, I'm confused. I don't know if my guy's tilted or what. Let's try to bury a curveball. I've only done this once this game so far. Great take. Yeah, I'll just throw the cutter again. Last time I tried to go sinker inside. There it is, man. I don't know what to say. We have a full confidence bar with Trevor Bauer right now. He was on that one. Okay, so now we mix it up. Now we go four-seam up and in, which he may be ready for because that's what he has wanted the whole time. He took it. And let's try the front door sinker low and in just to change the eye level. Bro. Dear Lord, this game. Having the full confidence bar is such a game changer, man. Look at, I'm able to hit basically my spot every single time. Like, if you ever get to this point with your pitcher, it's, especially on Legend, it's so tough for your opponent to hit, man. I got everything going. He still wanted that one. Throw it again, in case he's looking for that front door sinker that I just threw. Bat still fast. I'm going to try slider here, just for a mix-up. Good mix-up. The accidental backdoor. I don't know how many strikeouts that is for Bauer, but it's a lot. He might just be donezo. May not want to burn the pen here, and he is gone. You guys know I don't like posting 5-inning rage quits, but honestly, that's about as well as I can teach pitching with Bauer, man. I mean, that's crazy, bro. I hope you guys learned something. Let's see how many strikeouts he had. I want to check the game log after this. What an absolute clinic on both sides of the ball for us. Literally insane. That's what I try to tell you guys, man. That's how I pitch with Bauer. Use it and abuse it. Bauer had 13 strikeouts in 5 innings. My opponent had 1 hit, and he made 2 outs that wasn't a strikeout. That weren't strikeouts. Crazy, crazy game, dude. Hope you guys learned something like I said. Friendly reminder to drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel. I post a ton of stuff like this that I'm sure will help you out a lot. And if you made it all the way to the end of the video, be sure to drop a comment down below. Bauer really threw 13 Ks. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you in the next video. Take care.